Hey y'all, this is TheSouthernSimm here with you with another speed build. What I decided to build this week was a lighthouse. I don't know why I got inspired to do this, but I was just amazed, and I looked at a few lighthouses online, and this is what I come up with. I wish it did work though, because I was working through getting the lights and stuff. I put as many lights as you can see here to just kind of light this up as much as possible, and then I decided to go into uh, back to playing with in the sim for the sim so I could go in and edit the color of the light, because sometimes you'll see that the light isn't quite white, but so I decided to make it yellow looking so it would distinguish the lights from all the other lights in the sims. um, I wish it did work like a lighthouse where the light just circles around and around, but I didn't know how to do that. If any of you all have any ideas, please leave the comments. But I want to give a shout out to one of my friends here on YouTube. His channel's name is White Fox Elite. He gave me this idea about doing this greenhouse thing right here like this on the very top. And I didn't think it was possible until I kept working with it until I finally got it, because once you put the roof on and turn it to glass, the floor goes away. So I just kept on until I figured out how to do it, and I just thought this idea was amazing, so I went with it. And so I want to give him that shout out, give credit where credit is due. I was very thankful, that he gave me this idea, and that it really did seem to work out. So, but I'm just getting a few details here, trying to get the steps to match the bottom down there. My brain is fried right now. Anyway, and I kept thinking it was brown because the way it looks, the brick there looks brown, and I'm like, how am I gonna match that? And I kept going through brown and nothing matched, and I'm like, then I finally realized it wasn't brown, it was gray. So I got it fixed where it matches as best as possible, so it didn't look silly there with the steps. But I wanted to keep. Now the Sims I tested this to make sure that you can get into here to plant your plants and stuff like that, and with the Sims, but you have to keep it as close as possible to the highest part, because they just stick through the roof. I noticed that when she walked a little further around, her head was sticking out from the roof, which was kind of funny, but I mean, it's the Sims, it is what it is. But here we are, just working out the logistics here, the floor with the bedrooms and stuff. I had a lot of fun trying to put this all together and work out all the details here, because I have the two bathrooms. I have the bathroom for the main living, the master bedroom, and then I have the bathroom for the rest of the house, and for the other two bedrooms. This is a 3-bedroom house. It definitely will suit any of your living arrangements for any of your Sims. I mean, if you just have one Sim, they can be the lighthouse keeper, or a family can be the lighthouse keeper. This was definitely interesting, the way it just all came together, because I didn't have anything I was going by for the layout, so I just kind of played around with it until I got it where I wanted it, and still had stairs to get down to the other level of the house where the living space was. Just trying to go through here, just all the rugs. I couldn't find a rug that I really liked, but I tell you, this newest one here, I like those rugs, and I've been using them a lot here in my build. So if you're seeing a lot of repetition, I'm sorry. It's just I found something I like. But in the build, you're gonna see when I put a TV in the master bedroom, it just didn't look to my liking when I went to go take the screenshots, because when I get to the screenshots, I realized the TV's floating. And I kept playing around with it and playing around with it. And I finally brought out that red shelf everybody's been using, trying to fix and get all this stuff in place. So, I'm still learning how to use that that red shelf. But it worked out. I finally got it to the position I needed it so it wouldn't be floating anymore. So when I took the screenshots, it looked normal. But I went with a blue, mostly blue theme throughout the house, and then just for different rooms added different colors in with it. Now this one I had a lot of fun with in this particular bedroom because I put a lot of things in there that kind of had a nautical theme to it. So like those, I scaled those down to make them like little accents there with that picture. And I don't know how feasible this chair and that like stool kind of thing is going to work right there, but it is really pretty, and I like the way it looks. So I hope it will work, because I tried to place it a little bit away from the chair so a sim could get over there to sit in the chair. I did not get a chance to check that out, so if it doesn't work, just pull it away further or just delete it altogether. But here I am now working in the master bedroom. I kept trying to keep myself a little bit more focused this time and try to stay in one room until I finished it. I mean, there are some places where I dropped down a couple different times because I found something I wanted for another room, and so I stuck it in there really quick. But for the most part, I was trying to stay in the same room until I got everything situated. But I really like the colors and stuff here, the red and the blue. But the chair I chose, because I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted, was this one. And now that I look at it, I'm not sure why I chose that green chair, because really it doesn't, I don't know, maybe it does in a way, but if you want to change it, by all means. But you know I love color, so maybe I just subconsciously thought, ooh, gotta put more color in this room. But anyway, here we are with the bathroom. With bathrooms being side by side like that, you know, in the real world, it would make things a lot more simpler for the plumbing if it wasn't as difficult to have to deal with. Now, I will tell you, I did not put in this house, I did not put a laundry. In my last couple of places, I have not put laundry in the house. I think the last house I built, or the one right before that, I put a laundry basket just to give it the look that they're going to put their clothes in there. But I do not think it works if the sim does not have some form of laundry on the premises. So it was mainly just for looks anyway, just to give the bathroom more of a homey look. But the reason I put that wall there is because I could not put anything on that shower, and I wanted to add another extra space there because of the toilet, so that's why I decided to put the wall. But just adding a few other details here, just a few other things here for just to give it that cluttered look, lived in look, so that way it feels like more like normal life. As you can see in this build, I went kind of crazy with the plants. But it's okay, I mean, because some people, my grandma, when I was growing up, she used to have a ton of plants. I mean, there was so many plants that she had that I was like excited and everything about, because it was so pretty with all the green. So I guess that's why I kind of put that in my builds too, is that I do like that green aspect of life, of something pretty growing. So the unfortunate thing, if you've heard any of my previous videos, and if you haven't, you're learning it fresh today. I don't have a green thumb, and it's hard for me to keep things alive. So my best plants, my most favorite plants in the whole wide world is bamboo, because you can put a little bit of water in bamboo and you probably won't water it again for another year, because that's about how often I water my bamboo. That's the only plant in my house. One day I'll take a picture of some of my bamboo and I'll post it here in one of my videos to show you that this is the only thing I can keep alive. I had this really pretty plant, and for the life of me, I think it's a philodendron. I still have it. And she was very good size. I mean, she had grown quite a bit. And I almost killed it, because I forgot to water it, and I almost killed it. And so my problem was that I had to be cut back so much because I'd almost killed it that it's not grown right since then. It ain't very big as we're speaking, and it's been a long time since like 2 years ago, I think, when my husband cut it back for me because he noticed it was almost dead, and he cut all the dead leaves off it, and it's never grown right since then. It is just, I guess, barely alive. But I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes some people have a green thumb and can take care of plants really well, and other people can't. I'm one of those ones that can't. But I had that little bookshelf, and then I found this thin, big, beautiful bookshelf that I decided to go with, this one right here. And so I kind of dressed this one up with some pictures and sculptures and stuff right here. And then I decided over there beside the computer desk, I put a painter's easel that I thought was really pretty. So that way, if the sim that lived here, or the two sims, wanted to, paint or whatever, they had an extra little thing that they could do. I don't know if you will see it here, if you can tell that door there off to that long hanging picture beside the desk. But that's how you get up to that top level up there. I did not put any plants there on the roof because I felt that looked a little strange, so I decided not to. But here we are in the landscaping. Usually that's where I end my builds, is here at the landscaping. So we're almost to the screenshots. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys to just enjoy the rest of it with the screenshots. And again, I want to shout out before I leave, thanks White Fox Elite for your help and suggestions. So guys, thank you for the time of watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And just remember this, that every like, share, and subscribe definitely helps my channel to grow. But here we are in the screenshots. You guys enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.